What's up, nail geeks? I am back with Scofflaw Nail Varnish's new releases and previous old releases. This month we have 2 brand spanking new colors and we have 3 rare release restocks. So these are so cute. So let's dive right into the swatches. First up is Love Letter to Beth Harmon. This is described as a prim nude, somewhat beige leaning jelly base with a 60s punch and a color mix of glitters and periwinkle, white, green, and neon red. So there, of course, you can see the butt shot for those of you who are collectors. Now, the formula to this one is very Crelly-like. I do think it leans just a touch more on the jelly side. And for opacity, I'm going to suggest 2 coats on it. This does have somewhat of a very heavy feeling to it, given just the load of glitters that's in it. So I think 2 coats is perfect in that it plumps up really nice, and I feel like a 3rd coat might just be a touch overkill. You can see just a touch of your smile line if it's very prominent like mine, so I'd suggest a color correcting base coat if that bugs you, but again, I do think a 3rd coat might just be a little bit too heavy, as I'm going to really strongly suggest a glitter smoothing top coat with this one. And next is Love Letter to Lady Whistledown. This is a romantic porcelain blue cream with gold flecks and shreds and finished off with a delicate golden green blue sparkle. This is so pretty, and I really obviously love the inspiration. I'm a big time Bridgerton fan, and Whistledown has a very crelly but really heavily leaning with being a creamy sort of feel on application. It is so smooth, and that big paddle brush just helps to spread it very evenly on the nail and stay put exactly where you place it. So for opacity, I'm going to suggest 2 coats on this one. Again, this self levels really well. It does behave just a touch more as a cream, and as you can see on that 2nd coat, we've got wonderful coverage here. This is definitely one of those really lovely powdery sort of blue bases, and the gold flecks pop very well against it. Now this also dries down thirsty, not so much textured, but I'm still going to suggest a good glossy top coat. And for the rare release colors, we have Thunder Kitty. This is a neon pink jelly base with a mix of matte and hollow black and gunmetal glitters. So this is what I would consider somewhat crelly, but this is leaning just a touch more on the jelly side in terms of squishiness. Now for full coverage, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats, depending on how you polish. If you go in quite thin, then you're going to want that 3rd coat. But if you polish normal to somewhat heavy like myself, I think 2 coats is perfect for it. This is such a vibrant, fun type of very vibrant pink, and I do want to note, in case this one gets skewed across monitors, this is what I would consider absolutely a neon pink, but it does have that nice cool sort of tone to it. So on my monitor, this is coming off looking really warm, almost orange leaning, unfortunately. So please note, this is what I consider true neon pink. Now this does dry down flat quite a bit on the textured side. So again, I'm going to suggest a glitter smoothing top coat underneath your glossy top coat. And next is Hack the Planet. This is a neon green jelly with a mix of white and black glitters and finished off with a golden green shimmer. When I worked on this one, I was like, this is literally Minecraft in a bottle. We are a big time Minecraft household here, and I am dubbing this one the Minecraft polish. So this has a very similar feeling in terms of formula to Thunder Kitty, but I think it does lean just a touch more on the creamier, crelly side in terms of application. And again, I think 2 coats is going to be perfect for this one. The glitters are a touch on the heavier side, so I think a 3rd coat, if you polish somewhat normal to heavy, is going to be overkill. So if you choose to wear this at 3 coats, I would very much advise going in very thin on your coats, as again, the glitters are quite heavy and very densely packed. So this applies very smooth on the nail, very easy to build up. This base color is, again, what I consider to be a Minecraft green. It's very limey, very vibrant, and definitely what I consider neon. And lastly, we have Arcane Sugar. This is a minty green base with glitters of peach, copper, and orange, and packed with green to peach and copper shimmers and shards. So again, lastly here, you can see that butt shot. I know some of you really hardcore collect Scofflaws, and these rare releases, you're going to want to grab them if you've missed out previously. Now, Arcane Sugar has a very strong, crelly, dense, heavy feel on application. And for this one, I'm also going to suggest 2 coats. On all the polishes in this video, I had no problems getting glitters out of the bottles. They are absolutely chock full of them and very, very easy. Just give your bottles a good shake before applying. I had no problems with fishing or anything like that. Lots and lots of glitters were able to come up very easily. Now you can see with Arcane Sugar between that first and second coat, this one also dries down very flat, very dense, almost like somewhat flirting with being a matte in how just dry it dries down. So I'm going to suggest a glitter smoothing top coat with this one once again. Now, all of these polishes will release April 9th at 7 p.m. Central Time on Scofflaw's website. I will link that below for you guys if you want to check that out and get your browser ready or anything like that. And I'll also link you guys to the Facebook fan group if you want to see additional swatches, all that good stuff. You guys know the drill. I've got 2 very big videos to show you guys coming up. I'm hoping to get those done either late tonight or early tomorrow. We shall see. I'm back in full swing here and hopefully returning to normal life as I'm feeling much more human. So thank you guys so much for your kind words. I just adore you guys to pieces. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.